Welcome to Hope Institute's Child First Care series. In these videos, we will introduce you to some practical ways you can equip children to thrive. Today, let's spend some time talking about food insecurity, or perhaps maybe better, about food security. Question to begin. What role does food play in your relationship with the children at your center? Do you use food as a reward or punishment? Is food availability a stress point? Or is the relational aspect of food and eating something you even think about? Let's talk about this, and perhaps we can even introduce an idea or two that will help you with the role food plays on your campus. How do we turn what has been an existential threat for these children, food insecurity, into something positive, food security, that can help them grow not only physically, but emotionally and relationally as well? Issues related to a short lifetime of food insecurity can be manifested in a variety of ways. A child may gorge himself, not leaving the table until there is no more food. Or a child may not eat much at all, mentally preserving available food. Your task is to assure that a child is taking in the necessary amounts of healthy food, and hopefully, you are also helping to build a child's ability to self-regulate. Let's outline a few concepts and principles as we talk about food security. First, understand that food availability can have a profound impact on the mental health and behavior of your children. Acquiring food may have been a matter of survival for the children in your care, so not having to worry about where that next meal comes from can be a very big deal. Here's an easy way to address this. If at all possible, food should always be present and available. It can be as simple as having a bowl of fruit on the table, available at any time, that a child can access without having to ask permission. Doing this signals to the children that they do not have to worry about hunger or hoarding food. It is hard for those of us who have never had to worry about hunger to understand just the level of stress and anxiety that food insecurity can bring. By making food consistently and constantly available, you have removed one of the barriers to emotional health. A second principle, food should never be used as punishment, especially for children with a history of food insecurity. Don't send kids to bed without dinner for rule breaking. To do this tells children that they can never be truly secure and that their survival is always at risk. Now, this is not to say that special treats should not be a part of your reward system. A pizza party or a special dessert for a cottage because of special achievement, even if it's just everybody having their rooms cleaned for a week, can be a positive reinforcement that does not link food security to behavior. A third principle, address a child's initial food anxiety with nurturing, reliable feeding, even allowing the child to overeat while they learn to trust their cues of hunger and fullness. For many children and teens, attempts to limit their intake will make them more anxious and worsen food-seeking behavior. When a child first comes to your center with a background of acute or chronic food anxiety, their food regulation skills are buried. Not gone, but certainly buried. They are going to need time to relearn how to tune into hunger and fullness cues. It may be uncomfortable for you and your house parents, but understand that healthy regulation takes time. A child has to learn that first, the food they need is going to be there, and then they learn to listen to their body. Here's an important idea. Make mealtime a good time. Always, always build toward the idea of family. Mealtime is around food, but it is not just about food. Make dinner the time when everyone catches up on their day. Make it a time of laughter, of conversation, at a relaxed pace. Whenever possible, serve foods family style so a child can serve themselves and feel more in control. This also stops battles that begin when a pre-plated meal is served to the child who might erupt over something on his plate. An integral piece of this is to make sure that a house parent is there at the table with the kids. This is a powerful time to deepen attachment and relationships. By approaching meals in this way, food is not the focal point of existence, but just a part of the fabric of life. There are a number of good resources available to you which address meeting the nutritional needs of children and adolescents. A few good places to look for resources include the World Health Organization's website, UNICEF's website, and your local pediatrician. Finally, we want to acknowledge that we understand that providing healthy meals can be a real challenge for you. especially when you rely on donations to fill your pantry. So there's no judgment here, but we do challenge you to very thoughtfully engage this issue and make food security a real positive for the kids in your care. If you like this video, check out some more of the resources on our site, and be sure to let us know how making food security a reality for the children in your care is working for you.